What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. I'm Brian Leachy. You may have noticed that my background has changed several times over the course of my videos. And to those of you who noticed that I haven't been posting for a while and you've been waiting for something new, thank you for your patience and for sticking around. I spent the last year doing a whole bunch of upgrades, a whole bunch of things, trying to make my setup more professional. And this way I can give you guys the best content. But today's a very special day because we're going to do an unboxing, something that isn't guitar related or music related, just something fun to do. I've scoured the internet, I've been on Amazon, I've been all over Google and all these different things, looking for that perfect ergonomic desk chair. But like in my searches, everything was poorly rated, poorly reviewed. It was like close enough, but no cigar. But I especially require a chair that has the armrests that go up because I play guitar and I can't have those in the way. So when I'm sitting, I need to be there, you know, doing my thing, using the computer, whatever the case is. And then when I'm recording, I need to be able to flip those up and perform properly and film my videos for you guys. And I had seen this thing on the internet. I had seen it on staples.com. This is what we're going to talk about today is the EMERGE VORTEX Gaming Chair. I looked at it, I passed by it. It had great reviews. It had like a 4.7, 4.8 on Google or Amazon or something like that. Pretty well reviewed, and I even watched some videos on it and people generally like it. I was almost discouraged from getting a gamer chair. I was going to go for the mesh back, that little slim design. Wasn't looking to break the bank and get a luxurious master monster throne, but I wanted something nice that I'd be comfortable in. Today, got my hair cut, got my hair did, you know, do my thing, whatever. And across the street from the barber shop is a Staples. So it wasn't my turn quite yet, so I walked across the street to pass some time, and I walked into Staples, and there was this chair, the EMERGE VORTEX Gaming Chair. Sorry, I keep looking over here because it's right here, and I'm about to unleash it. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna sit in this thing. I sat in it, and like it instantly just like cradled me in, and I was like, ah, and it had like a nice rock to it, and it also has the flip up arms. It looks very pretty, and the best part about it, it's white. It matches my speakers, it matches the general vibe of my desk. It sucked me in, and I was like, I'm going to enjoy sitting here. And it was on sale, right in my price range. I'm taking this bad boy home. So today, we're going to unbox this bad boy and maybe assemble it. So let's have some fun. Without further ado, we're gonna unbox the EMERGE VORTEX Gaming Chair. I'm super hyped. I'm still connected to the microphone, so hopefully I don't yank something down or even just this light, but we're gonna get this thing out of here. Wow, good thing I've been going to the gym. Just kidding, it's not that heavy. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, the EMERGE VORTEX Gaming Chair in the box. I'm also super excited because in the mail today came this bad boy. And if you're excited for the reveal at the end of the video, smash that like button. Shout out to chumbychelsea.com for this awesome nifty gift. I'm super excited to open it. She can be found on Etsy. This is an Etsy product. And look, don't forget to leave a review. I will, Chum by Chelsea. Gotcha, girl. Let's open this bad boy up. They literally forbid me from using this exact razor. Look at that. Look at that. How am I supposed to open this thing? Forget that. We're punk rock. Now there is a strong likelihood that I won't finish this at this exact moment because it is a giant chair and I only have like, I don't know, like 45 minutes before I have to get to actual work. And if I don't finish, I will suffer an agonizing anticipation as I go through my workday knowing that this is half done and that this beautiful chair is awaiting me. Let's bring it down. Had to put it on the floor because I couldn't reach in. We have our left arm, our right armrest. All right, continuing on, we flip this bad boy up. Now we see the back and the seat. Pull these out. Boom, I got the white edition, because you know, I got the white monitors, I got the light colored desk, the white mouse, the white keyboard, the iMac is silver, so it just has like a nice matching vibe to it. You know, if I'm gonna be working with other artists and other people, other creatives, I want it to look pro, you know? I just noticed I had dropped my lavalier. Hopefully this mic is good enough that you heard everything I was saying, because I'm not going to say it again. Here is the backrest. Ta-da! Very pretty. Here are the legs. It has 5 legs. The little cups that go around the stand. Now we have the seat adjustment handle lever. All the wheels here, 5 wheels, all in one package. Instruction manual and all the necessary screws. What was cool about this, I saw in some reviews, is that all the screws come as steps. So it's like here you can see it's like step 3, like this is what you're gonna do at this point. We'll follow along with that when the time comes. I'm gonna start by getting everything kind of just out of its packaging. Got the seat here. Almost knocked the whole camera down. We're going to use our rebellious razor. Don't try this at home. I'm going to make a disclaimer for that. I'm just doing this because I have nothing else. But the instructions say don't do it. And I can see why, because if you slip, if you don't have steady hands, you're going to end up nipping into the upholstery of this thing. All right, I've undone the tape. We slide off the plastic. And this is some nice faux leather. Under here, we see where it has the instructions for the front. There's no back one, and then the screws where the little adjustment is going to be the lever and the thing that the caster is going to. Put that aside there for now, and now we'll do the back. Same thing, it's closed at the bottom. You got some tape here. Just use whatever you can to just pop that off. Once you've got the bottom open, it just slides right off here. Ta-da! We got the nice little logo right there. I'm not really a huge fan of logos. I like plainer things, but you know what? It's not that distracting at all. And there is the backrest. Now what's nice, it's that it's very bright white. I like the bright white. It's not like an off-white or a cream or anything like that. They showed me one in the store. I guess it was the floor model, so it was used, and it had a slight yellow tinge to it. It was the white and gray model, so be aware of that. Could have been that it was used. It could be that it comes that way. Kind of looked like it was in a room with someone who was smoking. It was a weird off-white hue. Put that there for now. The right arm came in a blue package. So it's nicely wrapped. I mean, I got it right from the store, so it's not like I got it delivered here. So it better be nicely wrapped, huh? Same kind of thing, just kind of taped at the opening here. So I'm just gonna snap that off, and out glides the right arm rest. Super cool. I'm really happy that I didn't get one of like the pure white models of anything else I bought, because I love this black and white. Definitely a nice match for the rest of the colors of the studio itself. You know, the white and black theme. I never really thought I would choose white for like the theme of my studio. I always thought that was kind of stormtroopery, but there's just something clean about it. You know, I like walking in here knowing that it's like everything's fresh and clean and white and really pretty. Plus, I know they say that grays are a better kind of background for lighting, but my walls are not gray here, they're white anyway. And so I figure, you know what, I'm gonna put some new lighting, some colorful stuff in the room, and I'm sure white reflects just fine. So my background's gonna be a little bit more colorful, and hopefully that works out for us. If not, I'll just get some curtains or something that are gray. We have unleashed the left arm. Oh, look at me, look at me. This is pretty interesting. It's either a very, I think it's definitely a metal. It's not like a plastic. But it's not like a super hard metal. It might be just like a super hard plastic. It's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't feel, it feels really good. It feels solid. Like the leather here, fake leather, whatever it's called, pleather. Kind of reminds me of the Alien from the movie Alien. I love that movie. Now we're going to bust out the lever that it does all the adjustments for the recline and the height, or the rocking. I don't think it's not like a true recline. They say it doesn't actually lock into place. I'm fine by that. I'm not ever going to be sitting like this, like in the studio. All right. I guess the little lever sticks right out the top, and ta-dum! There you go. Now they say, look at this, look at this. You can pull it out and you can put it back in. Right? When you pull this out, it frees up the rocking mechanism. When you put it back in, it won't rock as much anymore. And then when you tilt it down, it goes tss, it frees up the up and down motion. This adjusts the stiffness of how easy it is to rock, so the amount of force required to do so. I haven't experienced it myself, but I've read you can't like pull it out, recline it, and then put it back in and it stays. I don't think that's a feature of this. So be mindful. So we're gonna undo the bubble wrapping. This thing is really pretty. It's like shiny, like a nice, like a lacquer. It's just like a nice shined up polished metal. Ta-da! I love that shininess. It's gonna look super official. I hope my roommates don't kill me for having all this mess all over the place. Okay, now let's see if we could squeeze all the wheels in here. Where did I put them? Oh. Now, like with most office chairs, it should be pretty simple. You go to the underside of the casters, of the legs here. You see this silver male piece right here? You simply go to the underside of the leg, find the female area, and just push it right in. And there you go. For some of you, that might not be so easy. Yep, you get the swivel. And then you just repeat. Takes just a little bit of force, just a little bit. I saw a video where the guy said to spin it, but that doesn't make a difference. Just push it in. A little bit of force. Just pull it against your chest. Let's get it from a different angle. Let's do it from here. All right, now from a new angle, we'll put it like this. You might be able to do it with one hand. Let's see. How strong am I? Ah, and the final one, stick it in. That's it. They're all in there. Now, we're not going to put this on right away. We're not going to put this the other way. We're going to put this to the side. Okay, with that part being completed, I need to take a break and go to work, and I'll be right back. We're gonna cut now, and then we'll move on. All right, that was like the longest 3 hours of work of my life. We're going to get back to doing this unboxing. Now, if you're just here for the assembly, timestamps are below. And don't forget the ultimate reveal. It's nothing crazy. All right, so I got the screws here. Let's take these out, and I got one more little thing. This is the hydraulic rod that I'm just going to stick into the base. Looks like that. Now this guy is going to stick in here at the base of the chair like so. So there's this little tapered in bottom section right here that fits right there. Boop. This top section is where the seat is going to pop onto. All right, now, with everything out of its casing, we're gonna go ahead and do the actual assembly. Hey, don't forget to like if you're enjoying what you've seen so far. And thank you for sticking with me this long. Since I moved the bench out of the way, I'm on my knees for a second, but here is a pack of all of the necessary screws and instructions that we're gonna need. Comes with this Allen wrench. This was like super sealed in there. Emerge. Hopefully we emerge triumphant in this endeavor. All right, so we busted out all the included parts. We already put the wheels in, and I put the hydraulic stand into the legs. It says here we begin with the booty. So let's go get that. So we're gonna flip this on its head. All right, so here's the front. It's labeled front right here. I'm gonna face that forward away from myself. Now we're gonna add the tension and the tilt and all that stuff, the adjustment to the bottom of the seat. Now we want the tilt tension, this is the rocker, this knob here, facing the front of the seat. It's not clearly labeled like that, so it doesn't say front or back here, but if you look at the pictures, you can see it in the front. Now these are the step 3 part A screws. And we're going to place these into the holes here, 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 and here, all around the seat. It's going to seal this attachment into place. Now I'll use the handy dandy Allen wrench, Allen key, to just tighten these in. I'm going to tighten all 4 of these screws, and then I'll skip ahead to the next part. Et voila! So here we go. Here you have the front, and then the tilt tension is up towards the front, while the lever faces down opposite of the front, right? So now we have our 4 screws tightly affixed to the bottom of the seat. Boom. So now if you're sitting in it, don't forget, that the lever will be here. You can pull it out to adjust the rocker and then back in to secure it in place. You cannot pull it back, tilt, and then put it back in and lock in place. You can't do that. So it only locks back into the flat position. Moving on! Now with that mechanism attached to the bottom of the seat, put the arms on first before you affix these to the legs. So that's what we're gonna do. For this moment, we're gonna need step 4, part B screws in here. All right, so here we have the armrest. You'll see 2 screw holes at the bottom here, and then 2 screw holes at the back here. So these 2 are for the holes here. So we're gonna put the screws into the holes. I lost my Allen key. I tend to put things down and not remember where they go. Now with 1 screw already in the hole here, I'm gonna affix this to the back hole of the seat here. Line it up a little bit and get this in there. So I actually flipped it upwards so I could get a better angle on it. I'm really hoping I don't smash my computer screen. I'm not gonna fully tighten it because I need it to pivot so I can align the next hole with this part here. So we're gonna put the screw in and align that screw with this hole here. Ooh, satisfying. I don't know why I was doing it the long way. It's probably easier sideways like this. I'm thinking too much. I'm focused on the video, I'm focused on the chair. These screws went real far down, just so you can see exactly what's going on here. Taking this little screw, I'm just doing the last little ratchet down. Now we're gonna turn it to the other side and repeat. I'm gonna do this myself and then we'll move to the next section. All right, I got the second arm in and she looks like this. Ta-dum! So these two screws are at the bottom on either side. And we have flippage. I believe next is the back, but I might now put this on the base. Speaking of the base, we do need these three little cup things. I mean, basically as they are. So there's three of them, you know, a small, a medium, and a large. And this goes over the hydraulic metal thing, right here, down. About as secure it gets, and then the seat goes on top of this. We're gonna now take this hole and put it on top of this pokey thing. Ta-dum! There you go. Let's get it off my desk before I break something. All right, I'm just gonna sit in it to give it some pressure, settle it into place, doot, 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 and that's good. Now these are a little wobbly now, but you know what? The back has to be affixed to them, so it'll probably just lock into place and it won't be a problem anymore. Look at that, I'm already sitting in it. But now we need to move on to step 5, and it looks like we need part B to put the back into the seat now. That's here. Step 5, part B, these couple screws. All right, we have our back and we have our base, and the instructions say to kind of tilt it forward. So now the backing is tilted forward, and you see this hole here? We're gonna align it with this hole down here. I might actually put step 5, part B screw through this first. That way I can now push this onto that screw, right? And then get the Allen in there, solidify the screw in place, and just line this bad boy up. I had the opposite side still out, and that was wrong. Now it's pretty much where it would normally be if it was screwed in. Right now, I got this screw to do, but I don't want to over tighten it. Let me spin this around and get the other screw in. That way everything's nice and even. So we're gonna align the bottom screw hole with the hole down here, this hole right here. I'm gonna put the screw in first, and then you're gonna feel that once it lines up, you'll feel that satisfying little pop. Now we're gonna tilt it forward like the instructions say a little bit and start tightening this part. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these two screws into the bottom and come back to you. All right, I got one in, but I'm not fully tightening it because I still have to align this hole with the next screw area, which I'm gonna have to probably put this down to see it here. So I wanna align that hole with this. So don't fully tighten the bottom one until you're ready for this step. I'm just doing the opposite side. Now what I'm doing as I kind of tighten is I just will wobble the seat a little bit just to ensure it's nestled into place. Now I'm feeling some resistance here, so I'm not gonna fully tighten. I'm gonna make sure now that this hole now is aligned with the hole in the backrest. This requires the step 6 part B screws. That's shown here. Step 6 B screws, and they go into the upper hole here. So now I gotta find that. Oh, and that's actually really easy. It's pretty lined up already. I'm just gonna shove that right in there. And then you're also gonna spin it around and do the same thing with the other side. So again, we haven't fully tightened everything yet because we're trying to just kind of get everything in place. And once everything seems secure, we'll go ahead and retighten. Once I've gotten this tightened, we'll come back. All right, so after a little bit, I decided to just sit in it, and I was able to screw it in like this. Made it a little easier than being on my knees and doing that. And look, it already looks really nice. You know, I think I'm gonna start looking a little bit more official. A little swivel, arms go up. This way I can comfortably sit in my chair, do a little recording, do whatever I have to do, put it away. And then if I decide to relax, you know, I'll put my arms down and it's already rocking because, you know, I pulled the thing out. If I lock it, let's see, push it in, yeah, it doesn't move. It's just the only tilt is just the amount between, if there's the rod and then there's like the, it's like there's the hole and then there's the rod and there's just like a little bit of tilt there between the gap. But other than that, it's not rocking. But so you had to pull the lever out to the right, and then you can whoop, boop, 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 boop. Now, still one more step, but I'm just having fun. Oh, this goes up nice and high. Like, look at the difference. So like, here's like, you know, like you could just barely see my eyes, and then I go down. Hopefully it doesn't drop. Oh, so that was like from here to that. How big is my forehead? My 5 head? You know, that's a good few inches. But there's one more step left, so let's finish it up. Step 7, part C is what's up next. And contained in that little pouch, step 7, part C, are these little plugs. These little plugs are used to simply plug up the little spaces that the screws are in. That way it looks nice and smooth and you don't see the screws on the inside. So you take each of these, there should be 8. Wherever we screwed in one of the screws, just pop it in, and that hides the screw for you. See how like, down here you can still see the screw and the depth in there, and this looks all nice. That's just what these do. So there's 4 on each side. There's one here, one at the bottom, or like the back bottom, and then these 2 at the bottom. Boom, bam, line them up, apply a little pressure, nice and secure. Very pretty. Then you spin it around and repeat on the other side. 1, 2, down here, 3 down here, and the last one in the front here. Now on to step 8, which is behold the finished product. Beholding. Look at that, beautiful. So yeah, you got the back side, it's all black pretty much. And then that looks really awesome. That actually looks really nice in this room. So we're gonna get an angle of it at the desk once I clean up real quick. Well, would you look at that? I'm like a real YouTuber now. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, didn't see you there. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Brian Leachy, and the Emerge Vortex Gaming Chair is awesome. Look at this thing. Said bounce. I'm just messing around. Now, the only reason it won't push fully in is because I have my pedals and stuff in the way down there. This is looking mighty mighty official. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm on carpet too, and this is like, there's a little resistance, but it's carpet. I'm not rolling around the room like that. I pretty much sit here and face the desk the whole time. Look at that, look, fly. So again, this is the Emerge Vortex from Staples. It's nothing crazy. We'll just see how this thing withstands the test of time. I find it like really comfortable. I love this recline. Look how far back I go. I go from here to here. That's where it stops. Like I'm chilling. I can kick my feet up if I want to, relax. It's a gamer chair too, so you can play your video games. It was inexpensive. It wasn't like, it's not this fancy luxury chair. I did get the 3-year protection plan. That way, if in a few years it craps out on me, it's fine. They'll replace it or whatever the case is. I'll get a new one. I didn't drop a buttload of money on it, so even if I had to replace it for something different down the road, that's fine too. I don't really think I could ask for or look for much else. Like, what more would I need? It's beautiful. Swivels, it's padded, and we'll see if my back gives out in a few years. Now, don't you think I forgot the moment you've all been waiting for. This package also came in the mail today, so that me starting this and going to work, midway through it, I've been just like, hurry up, I've just been dying for the day to go by. So we're gonna pop this baby open. I love the pizza packaging. Now this is a product I got from Etsy. The seller is Chum by Chelsea. You can find her at chumbychelsea.com. And oh yeah, there it is. Here, first of all, came with this nice little nifty gift. This is not something I ordered, but it comes with it. I read from other reviewers that she does these nice little things for them, and so I'm excited to open this up. Anything else in here? No. All right, now it's time for the epic reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Check out this mouse pad, dude. I am a huge horror nerd. So as you can see, my mouse pad just travels across the wood here, and I don't know if that's the best for it. I don't want it to get scratched. I don't want it to scratch my desk either. Oh, look at that. It says handmade with love. If you could see that. That's what it says. Handmade with love. Thank you for loving me, Chelsea. I'm gonna peel this bad boy open. Glide my guys out. There we go. Look at that. Boom. On this mouse pad, we got Chucky, Jason, Michael Myers, Ghostface, aka maybe Billy Loomis. I'm gonna say it's Billy Loomis, the OG. We got Jigsaw, the puppet guy. We got Freddy Krueger and Pennywise. And I also like that most of these characters have white masks, you know? It's like that with the splashes of color. And that goes perfectly with the theme of my desk. And ta-da! Just a splash of anarchy amongst all the professional beauty. Now, contained within that package was a special little gift. So here's a little tag it comes with. Almost looks like a fortune cookie. When you buy from a small business, an actual person does a happy dance. Handmade. Not perfect, but unique. Made with love and attention to detail. Please handle with care and enjoy. What did you give me, Chelsea? You are the heart of my business, this pink card says. Really cute. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you for your order. Have a nice day. If you have any issues with this purchase, please contact us ASAP and give us the chance to make it right. I appreciate that. When a business cares about their people. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. All right, so she gave me a little thank you card here. This is, it's got a coupon code for the next time I buy from her, which hopefully I definitely will because this is beautiful. And I also received these custom car fresheners. So what's cool, it says here, add your own perfume, cologne, fragrance oil, or essential oil and enjoy. So Apparently these are reusable. I can load them up with whatever essence I want and possibly reuse them. I wonder if it's pre-smelly. No, that's pretty cool. So it is double-sided, so you hang this from your car, right? I did see a few people got coasters for their cup holders, right? I was kind of looking forward to one of those, but it's okay. This is a beautiful gift. Thank you, Chelsea. So these guys will be dangling from my car for, you know, years to come. And now my car will smell of murder. Guys, I cannot believe you're still watching this video. Like, you watched me unbox this giant chair, you watched me assemble it, and you watched me reveal my silly mouse pad. Like, you gotta toss me a like, you gotta subscribe, you know. Thank you so much for the love, and thank you for tuning into the channel. I'm gonna be making a lot more content, videos, tutorials, instructionals, things like that. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. They help me make more videos, you know. Knowing what you guys are looking for helps me know what kind of content to create, and that the same goes for all YouTubers out here. Drop them likes, drop them subscribes, you know, let us know you're out there. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Take care now.